Hello, my name's Nicole and I'm the SALC coordinator. We're going to take a video tour of the SALC, learn more about the SALC website and programs, and answer questions that students frequently have about the SALC. If you'd like to find me or have any questions about the SALC, my office is in room 209A, right next to the SALC. Thanks for watching.
The SALC is in room 210 at 108 East Main Street. Here's Ara Draper, SALC assistant, to welcome you to the SALC. Come on in and have a look around. As you'll see, we have many computers on site, as well as many other resources for you to use. We will take a look at all of these resources in just a moment. As you enter the SALC, the first thing to your right is the Reading Challenge board and box. If you read a book, you can fill out a form to win the reading challenge. The student who reads the most books in one session will win. Continuing on, you see the front desk of the SALC. This is where you can go with any questions you might have or in order to check out a book. You can also request print jobs at the front desk. Moving around the corner, you'll see the printers. If you would like to request a print job, press Print at your computer, then come to the front of the SALC and tell either Ryan or Aura that you have printed. This is Ryan. He controls the print jobs. Continuing around the desk, you'll see that we have many books on CD available for you to check out or use in the lab. If you would like some extra practice with your listening, or you prefer to listen to stories being read aloud as you follow along, you can check out these resources. Looking out into the SALC, you can see that we have 30 laptop computers for you to use. These laptop computers all have programs installed on them in order to help you with your English. We also have 2 Mac computers against the wall. Students often use these for video editing. Around the outside walls, the computers have different programs at them, and you'll need to check the computer to see which program it contains. As we move on in our tour, and we take a look at the front of the room, you'll see some bookcases. The cases at the front contain the books for levels 1, 2, and 3. We also have some starter books for students who are just learning English. In the back of the room, we have the books for level 4 and also our DVD collection. If you'd like to take a movie home to watch or would like to watch one in the lab, just bring it up to the desk and we'll check it out for you. In the back corner, we have the books for levels 5 and 6. As well as some non-fiction books. As you can see, we have lots of resources for students to use and check out. We also have a scanner available for student use. It's connected to the first computer on your left as you enter the SALC. Directions on how to use the scanner are located on top, but if you need help, you can always ask at the desk. We also have lots of magazines and newspapers for students to read in the SALC or check out and enjoy. Many students come to the SALC to use the computers. To log on to the computer, press Ctrl, Alt, Delete, and type the username SALC Lab, no spaces, no caps, and the password English only, no spaces, no caps. If the password does not work, please come to the desk to ask for help. After you log on to the computer, many students choose to go to the internet. If you do, you will see the Self-Access Learning Center website set as your homepage. This should be the homepage for any internet browser, Explorer, Firefox, or Chrome. This is the homepage of the SALC. As you look at the homepage, you will see important announcements about things that are happening in the SALC, information about printing, and reminders about English only. However, there is much more to the website. If this is your first time in the SALC, or if you have never used the website, we recommend starting with the Start Here button. Makes sense, right? Here you can see the orientation video that you are watching right now, as well as link to a quiz about the orientation video. You may see a list of all of the programs we have in the SALC. So you can see the programs that are available on multiple computers. There's a list of all of the programs, and it also tells you where those programs are located, which computers. Okay, as you can see, we have many programs. Also in the Start Here button, we have a list of the DVDs and other media that we have available. There is a list of the titles of the movies that we have. You may also search the holdings that we have at Library World. We will talk about that a little bit later. And you may also view the list of books we have available at the SALC, also alphabetical. Okay. And that's the Start Here button. Next, About Us is some general information about the SALC. You can find the calendar of events, which tells you the dates that the SALC will be closed, or dates of important events in the SALC. You can see pictures and information about the staff, the people who work at the SALC. You can see where we are located. Okay, of course you're already here, so you know where we are. You can also take a look at the interactive site map. The interactive site map is broken down into two parts, the left side and right side of the SALC. When you click the link, it will take you to a picture of the SALC, and if you mouse over a computer, it will give you information about which programs are available on that specific computer. So if you want to know what's on the computer that you're sitting at, this is a very good resource to find some extra practice. We have some photos of the SALC, students working in the SALC. So keep checking there and you might see a picture of yourself. And we have information about the SALC All-Stars. We have information about past winners, students who have been All-Stars in the past, as well as pictures and information about the events that we have, parties for those students who participate. We have the IEPs. IEP stands for Individualized Education Plan. That means it's a resource for you to use to be able to study English on your own. The first thing you should do is choose the skill area that you would like to work on. Your choices are grammar, library skills, listening, pronunciation, reading, speaking, study skills, and writing. And you can see when I mouse over these topics, another menu appears to the right with the level of the skill. This refers to your class level. So if you are in Reading Writing Level 4 and you want to practice grammar for your class, you would come to Grammar Level 4. When you click on the level, it shows you a list of all the objectives, the course outcomes. So these are the things you are studying in your class along the left-hand side. And on the right, it gives you a list of the resources that we have in the SALC to help you practice that skill. If the resource has a note that says, "See SALC Desk for help," that means you might need our help to find the resource, or you might need a password in order to log in. Some of the resources are on the internet, and they are an active link. In order to use those resources, just click the link and you will be taken to the website that will help you practice the skill. Okay. If you like, you can also click to print the IEP. That just allows you one single printable page. It's the exact same information, but you can print it out and keep track of when you worked on that skill and if you finished using the resource. After IEPs, we also have useful links. These are not tied directly to the objectives you practice in class. They are more general. So if you would like to practice your vocabulary or your spelling, you can just click for that particular useful link, and you will see a list of websites that the SALC thinks is helpful to practice that particular skill. Again, this is the link. In order to go to that site, just click the link and you will be taken to the external site. After useful links, we have information about reading at the SALC. There are many opportunities to practice your reading. We have many books, as we've seen before. You have the list again and the ability to search. We have information about the book club. Book club meets at least one time per week. Sometimes we have more sections. If you would like to join book club, just add your name, email address, the level of your reading writing class, and whether you would like to join the fiction, nonfiction, or both book clubs. Fiction means stories, not real. Nonfiction is true material. We usually study items that will help you get ready for college reading. And then tell us what days and times you are available to meet. Enter the CAPTCHA code and click Submit. We will contact you within the second week of class to let you know when book club will meet. Book reviews are also available. You can listen to some audiobook reviews done by SALC staff and also by ELI students. If you're looking for a good book to read, this is a good way to find out about books other people have enjoyed. Leveled readers are all of the books we have that are leveled 1 through 6. We have many resources to help you with those books. We have interactive readers, vocabulary packets, and novel guides. To see which books have these particular features, just click the list and you will see the list of resources that we have. So shortly here this will load and you will see these are all of the vocabulary packets that we have available. They are sorted by level. Okay, so here you can see this is level 2. So if you would like to work on your vocabulary, you may look for a book that has the level 2 vocabulary packet. We also have a reading challenge. You saw the box for that earlier. After you read a book, you just fill out a short form. You can fill it out online, as you see here, or we have paper forms in the SALC. The student who reads the most books in one session receives a $25 gift card to Starbucks. So you can go and have some coffee if you read the most books in a session. If you checked out a book already and you would like to renew your book online, that means take it again, you may click the Renew Your Book link and fill out the form, which will send us an email, and you will get 2 more weeks before your book needs to be returned. Teacher resources, as it looks like, are for teachers, but if you're interested to see what's there, there are some handouts, sites, and information. And we also have links to some tourist information on the closest destinations to Newark. So New York City, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. So if you are traveling to those cities, you can look here for some additional information and some websites to help you plan your trip. So I said that we would go back and look at Library World. Library World is how we check things out and into the SALC. It is a new program. It is also available for you to search what we have at the SALC. So if you want to look for a book, okay, you can come to Books at the SALC and click the Library World link. When you come to Library World, just enter SALC as the library name. There is no password. Click Sign In. Now you are entered into the SALC's library and you can search the items that we have. For example, if you would like to see a documentary film, you can type documentary in the search box and click the search button, and it will pull up all of the items we have that are classified as documentary. Along the side here, this little icon tells you that it is a movie. If it were a book, you would see a different icon. Okay, for example, this icon means there is a CD and a movie. This is in fact a book with a CD. Okay, so that helps you to tell what kind of resource it is. Okay, you can search for a particular title if there is a book that you really want to read. For example, maybe you're looking for the book High Life, Low Life. Okay, and you click the search button. It will pull up the copies that we have. You can see here there's a picture of a book, so you know what it looks like. If you click the Google Preview button, it will give you a picture of the cover and show you a little bit of information about the inside of the book. So that helps to tell you what the book is going to be about before you start reading. Pretty cool, huh? Over here, you can see if the book is available in the SALC right now. Holdings means we have one copy. Available means the copy is now in the SALC. No one else has it. You can come and check it out. It is available now. Okay. You can also sort to look for a particular subject. So let's say, for example, maybe you are interested in something about travel. Okay, you will get all of the books and other materials that we have that are related to travel or have something about travel in them. Okay, so hopefully this will be helpful. It will allow you to see what we have, and hopefully it will help you to find items that are interesting to you. And now for some rules. The SALC is English only, like the rest of the ELI. That means you should speak in English and use the computers in English. If we see you are not operating the computer in English, a message will pop up on your screen asking you to please switch your computer to be used in English. If you do not switch to English, we will lock your computer. A locked computer looks like this. You do not want to see this screen. If you are locked out of your computer 2 times in one day, you will be asked to leave the SALC. If you are asked to leave the SALC 2 times in one session, you will not be allowed to use the SALC for the rest of the session. Please remember that we are not trying to punish you. We want to help you learn English. If you are speaking your home language, or you are operating the computers in your home language, it can be very distracting for other students who are really trying to speak in English and practice their English skills. Also, if you switch the computers to be operated in a different language, and then you leave, we sometimes do not know how to switch them back to English, and it can be very frustrating for everyone who works in the lab and also the other students who use the lab. We ask you to please be respectful of this rule. No food or drink is allowed in the lab. Water that closes with a cap is okay, but nothing else. This is for your sake. If you accidentally spill food or drink on the laptops or computers, you will have to pay to replace them. Just leave your drinks up at the front of the room and collect them when you leave. It's the easiest way to be safe. Printing is for classwork only. You must come to the front desk after you push the print button. Please only push the print button 1 time. If your document does not come out of the printer, it is because you didn't ask us to allow the print job. You should click Print, then come to the front desk to tell us you are printing, and then collect your print job. Your paper will not print automatically. Thank you for watching the SALC orientation video. If you have any questions, you may come to the SALC to ask Nicole, Ara, or Ryan anytime the SALC is open. We would be happy to help you, and we look forward to seeing you in the SALC.